Hey!
Hey!
It's Reese and
Kev.
Kev, that guy from Eumeria. So basically, it's been 5 years since we've put out the Rebel Mind. Well, it's been over 5 years. So we want to let everyone know what we've been doing in preparation for the second album, how it's coming along. Because you know we've been posting like snippets here and there, but no one really knows how we're doing things or when things are coming up, coming around.
Yeah, so we basically thought we put this together just to fill you guys in on where we're up to and what we're doing going forwards, and hopefully maybe some time frames. Anyway, right, bottom line is that we actually have about 8 tracks where Johnny has got some seriously cool vocal lines down. Yeah, and they're pretty much done. One of the main differences, which I'll let Reese explain to you in a second, is that Reese is now the primary songwriter for this album, and so all the pressure's kind of been on him. I don't know if you've got a few words.
Yeah, well, basically the way we did things with the first album back 7-8 years ago was Bobby had started this band and he had these song ideas, which he'd send me like keyboard parts and like he programmed some drums and some bass. I'd lay down some guitars, and then there would be 3 or 4 songs for the album, like Legion or Father, these sort of tracks. Then I'd write, I think they turned out to be the heavier ones, like Rebel Mind and Delusions, and we kind of both co-wrote it together. Well, now we don't have Bobby with us, so I've taken on the role and I've produced 15 tracks that are going forward to the album, 8 of which, like Kev said, are finished. So yeah, there's a bit more pressure on it, but it's been fun, and I think there's going to be some really interesting like new sounds coming to the band. I guess there's some 8-string stuff in there as well.
Yeah, definitely, and the cool thing is as well that a couple of those tracks are quite old, aren't they, mate? A couple of them came very organically with Reese and I jamming, even stuff. Prior to Eumeria, prior to the time that I was in the band, we were kind of just jamming away.
I wrote this in the womb.
Yeah, back in '82. So we've got a couple of really organic songs that have come together in that kind of way, and then we've got Reese's amazing genius style of writing. So I'm just not trying to blow smoke up his butt, but his technical way of writing, which is challenging for everybody in the band when he produces these epic pieces. So it's really cool.
So yeah, I guess so. We have these 8 tracks finished. 15 we are working up, and basically what we need to do is we need to get Johnny back over into the country, and we need to get Derek and Matt to finish up their parts with the remaining tracks. Basically, we have Derek as a full-time member now, whereas he played on, I think, 3 tracks on the first album. He is now having full input, and where he's not so much writing music, he is contributing, some fucking wicked bass lines, and it just brings everything to life. Everything just fucking pops out.
Actually, we should probably talk about Matt as well, because obviously we've talked a little bit about Bobby Williamson not being in the band anymore, and we did actually get on board. I think it was like June or July of 2014. Matt Guillory of James LeBray, Donny's Dilemma fame, brilliant keyboard player, and he's been working on some really cool stuff for us. The ideas and stuff that he's been sending back for these parts are just blowing our mind. Man,
it's just brought everything to a freaking another level. Like, it's so crazy to hear these tracks which have been ideas for years, and then to suddenly have like an extra layer of keyboards dropped on them. I mean, I'm not talking like one layer, I'm talking like 5-6 fucking layers. I mean, the stuff's crazy. It's inspiring, man, and it just turns the music over so fast,
So basically, what we're doing is we have actually got about 4 or 5 of these songs where I've already laid drum tracks down, and I'm kind of working up new mixes of these tracks, and we're sending them out to record labels and people we think that might be interested in helping the band move forwards, either by supporting us through putting the album out, the second album, and tour. But we're kind of looking for companies at the moment that we think will benefit us and help us along the way. So we have to take our time, literally, with that process, because
well, we did 2 demos at first, and what we found from the feedback we got from the labels was we was between markets where we have this this modern metal sound which is popular and catchy and you can sing, and then there's the progressive aspect where it's kind of underground and people didn't quite know where to place us, so they wanted to hear a little bit more, hence why we had to do 3 extra demos.
Yeah, so the time it gets sucked up because clearly we are an international band. Johnny currently resides in Thailand. We have Derek in Texas and Matt in Southern California. So and then that just leaves Reese and myself.
Yeah, we live like 10 minutes apart.
10 minutes apart. So we can get on with stuff, you know. I mean, we're cool. We can get all the drums nailed and the guitars and what have you, get into rehearsals and stuff. But in terms of getting everything else together, location-wise, it's you know, you have those issues, but I mean we deal with it, and to be fair, we're producing a lot of stuff, and you know, I really can't wait for you guys to actually hear the songs that we've got, because they are, in my opinion, killer.
I'm really excited for this fucking album. It's been going on for so long, and now it's all nice to finally hear everything come together. And trust me, I keep wanting to post out teasers, I keep wanting to post out song ideas. I'm like, oh, this is a new song, this is a new solo, listen to these great vocals, but Johnny keeps telling no. I'm just impatient.
Yeah, John's kind of he's the guy that has to keep us all the excited bunnies in the band are on an even keel.
So maybe you'll actually have something new to listen to when it does come out.
It's like no, we can't give everything away right now, because you know, we need to keep these guys in a little bit of suspense. But you know, we are trying our best to get things rolling as quick as we can. The next kind of steps for me really is to mix the remaining demos, as I've mixed the 2 demos, Open Ground, which we put out, which you can find on YouTube, which is playing in the background now, and the other track. So literally, I think that's going to be my next job, but I'm also currently working on the drum tracks for the other 15 tracks, so that I can go in and record probably over a couple of days. I'll do like maybe 8 tracks in one day, 7 tracks in another day, maybe. Depends how much I get done. So I'm hoping to do that quite short order as well. So that's what we're up to.
I mean, of course, when all that's laid down, then I'll be laying down the final guitars, then moving on to bass, vocals and keyboards to finish it all off. But yeah, basically right now it's just topping up these last 5 demos to get out to the labels and see where we stand there, and hopefully have a bit of luck with us. Because we want to get this on the road, we want to play some shows, and it'd be really good to travel and just get this album out as soon as physically possible.
I mean, we'd love to come and see all you guys, our international fan base in USA, Brazil, you know, all over the world. You guys have been so supportive over the last 5 years, and you've stuck with us, and we thank you for that. And really, honestly, can't wait for you to hear the stuff that Derek and Matt, and John, Reese and myself are laying down, because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Your faith in us will be rewarded.
It'll be worth the wait in the end. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll drop a lyric video before that. You know, maybe there will be another demo release. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, somebody requested a lyric video, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it was David Miller, wasn't it?
David Miller.
David Miller. Shout out to you, bro.
I owe you a beer. All right. Anyway, that's where we're at.